We're all live.
You know, it's not hard to make me paranoid. I'm actively paranoid a lot of my time, my life. Every time, like I swear, every time I leave the house, I am incredibly paranoid. I will double check the door to my room to make sure it's locked. I'll then double check the front door to make sure that's locked, and I'll sometimes even be so paranoid that I'll go back. I'll walk for 5 minutes and I'll walk back to say, okay, no, the door's locked, definitely. Okay, but what did I make sure to lock my room? Go back in. No, it's okay, it's locked. Lock the door. Right, good, go. And sometimes if I don't do that, I'll just be so incredibly paranoid that I'll be thinking about it all day. And it's
You
worse if
drive
it's a
yourself
weekend.
crazy.
Like I drive myself fucking bonkers worrying if I lock the door, because when you live in the countryside, it's pretty fine if you don't lock your door. Like there's not going to be that many people walking by your house wondering, should I check the door? But when you live in a more populated area, such as a city, it's like there's tons of people who walk by, and I've even seen people who have. I think what they're doing is they're checking random doors to see if they're unlocked. And the house
Oh
that
my
I
gosh.
rent has actually been robbed shortly before I moved in, because the person that was in my room previously forgot to lock the fucking door. So that's why
No.
I'm paranoid.
Oh my gosh. And you saw these people like checking doors and stuff?
I've only ever seen it once, and I think that's what they were doing. I saw someone walking down the street, and they kind of touched the door slightly, and then when they didn't get anything of it, they just kept walking. So I
Oh,
think my brain, I don't think it's too far of a stretch to say maybe they were looking to see if doors were able to get through.
interesting. And did you call the cops on them?
Well, no, because they're already just gone by the time the police would come.
Ah, you got burgled, my man.
Oh,
Someone burgled you.
the one this house was robbed into.
No,
Oh,
that where you are right now is robbed?
yeah. Well, when this place was robbed, or when that was, because when this place was robbed, it was like before I was here.
Good. That at least wasn't with you in there.
Yeah, it was before I moved in, and that's only because someone forgot to um, lock the door. It was the last that was previously in my room.
Kyle
Also,
Rocket says, I suggest you get a gun, Shiny, but you'd miss every shot.
funny.
Stormtrooper.
Oh, I've played enough VR games. I swear I'll be a fantastic shot, even though it's nothing like the real thing that I've been told 1,000 times.
I mean, I don't know what's worse. So in America, you're gonna get shot, but in the UK, you might
In
get
the UK, at
stabbed.
least you'll have really good ergonomic design that's not quite as good as Denmark. It's not quite as good as the Netherlands, but it's better than America, and America is at least better than Dubai. There is a spectrum here of ergonomic design, and at the tippy top, you have the Netherlands, then Denmark, then kind of like in the middle of the road, you have Britain, then further down you have America, which has absolutely fucking appalling urban design, and then you go all the way down to Dubai, where it's like they do not give a fuck. It's just car design, car design. You can't walk anywhere, and everything is designed for SUVs that will just crush your body, as well as the people that drive the SUVs, which are going to actively look for fucking targets because they're all
Oh,
psychopaths.
aren't the buildings in Dubai also poorly designed? Like
Oh
they
yes.
still don't have a plumbing
Oh,
system in their stupid buildings.
so that specific one that you're thinking of is sorry, I accidentally flashed my Discord on the screen, which I think it's fine. There's nothing in there.
Oh no, it's
It's
my
pretty good.
ghost only ghosts
And
account.
I'm gonna put it in the stream in live stream, so that way it's just notify everyone. Was I talking about again before I was distracted?
We were talking about buildings in
Oh yeah,
Dubai and our
buildings, Dubai and buildings. So fuck, what's the Burj Khalifa? The thing is with the Burj Khalifa is that they had no forethought into how to properly adequately change the plumbing system to compensate for this massive building in the middle of the town. So they have to create a fleet of poop trucks to carry the poop from the building to make sure it doesn't like flood the tanks. So yeah,
My
that's
lord.
fantastic design.
State of the art.
Just hope that none of these have an accident and crash, because then you're going to have a lot of poo that is going to be spread across a wide area in the blaring hot sun.
I thought I'd just let you know, but there's no audio coming out of the game. It's quiet.
1 second, share screen, entire screen.
In the meantime, who wants some macaroni and cheese ASMR? Yeah.
Oh, lovely sloppy ASMR. Okay, can you hear it now?
Quiet. Yeah,
Well, that's
it
the
is,
point. It's supposed to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
So that way we can talk while we play. Well, I play.
Mhm.
You don't do much.
Like an episode of Game Grumps.
We're gonna hurt you.
We're gonna hurt you. That is such a lame. Whoever wrote that for the script better be fired. What does the villain say? I'm going to hurt you.
I'm gonna hurt you real bad, boy.
Your mother won't.
Okay, now I need to not play badly because I haven't played this in 2 weeks.
Dr. Crow says, "Hey Eerie, did you hear what Shiney said on Morning Nonsense today?" What did you say on Morning Nonsense today?
Oh, I said I'd suck off the developer of sorry, not the developer, the art designer or art director of Alien Isolation, because I fucking love the art direction of that game.
Sounds kind of gay to me, Shiney.
Maybe a little bit.
Is you gay? Is you gay? Are you the Homo sapien?
Look, there are very few people I'd be gay for, but I would totally be gay for the person which made those amazing designs for Alien Isolation.
Oh my gosh.
You're just lucky I need you later.
So this is Harley's Revenge. What's this about?
So, you remember last stream where the Joker died?
Mm-hmm.
Harley has become incredibly pissed off by
Oh.
the fact that he's died, and she wants revenge.
She wants revenge. Unfortunately, there's no Potions in this game.
What?
Potions.
Found the missing cops. Quinn's got him.
I don't know what that is.
Negative.
You have it, and then you get health.
That's some sort of plan for them. They'll be safe for now.
Be careful.
This'll
How do you
end
spell
okay.
it?
I promise.
I don't know.
P-O.
I'm not gonna search it.
We'll help you once you find
I'm not gonna put it into
That's all we can
Google.
do.
I'm busy.
Potion. You need Potions, but you don't get Potions in this game, and they don't do that. Unlike other games.
What are you on about?
Chat knows what I mean. Chat knows what I mean, right? Chat, Potion. You might want to look it up real quick, just in case this game
I
actually
don't
does
want to
that.
look it up. I don't trust you. There's a number of people in this world that I trust, and you are not one of them because you've led
Chat,
me
I
astray
need you to
before.
spam. I need you to spam that word for me in the chat, so Shiny knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, there's a radio
Potion.
there.
How would you spell Potion? Potion.
Getting the orders moved out of my damn sight.
Rumors persist that this is some kind of retaliation over the death of the Joker 2 weeks ago. Arkham City is once again in a state of lockdown.
But like, there's got to be like other ways to get help in the game.
From my experience, Arkham City is not a place you want to find yourself trapped in.
Yeah, I've never actually played this DLC before, so I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, so there could be like
it could be this door.
There could be like something that's just full on something you should not be streaming on YouTube, and you wouldn't even know.
I think I would know by the age rating.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And what?
Okay, bullet shields, snap flash,
Maybe.
shurikens, explosive gel.
Even Dr. Crow is confused what that is.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Potion, it's Potion with an I, not an E.
That freezer gun. Two-Face has got that burnt thing going on. What?
Surprise!
I love how we get the skeletal view of someone getting their ass whooped.
Detective mode. Go full Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Fatality.
Doctor should have detective mode.
Throat punch the dude.
I bet like detective mode is just like some piece of doctor technology that Batman just repurposed. But
Did you
just
see
wants
that?
to make it cool.
There's an animation glitch and he poked the pole in his crotch.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go through his head.
Kyle Rocket knows what I'm talking about.
Saying potion. Why are you saying potion? What does potion have to do with anything?
I was saying Potion and getting you really confused.
I'm still confused.
It's more funny
Zip
for me than
line.
for you.
I don't have a zip line. Use Robin's. Use Robin's zip kick on environmental.
Holy crud! This microwave mac and cheese is that's good stuff.
Fuck. I don't know what the fuck it wants from me here. Hold to target the zip kick.
Is there like Z targeting?
What am I supposed to target? Oh, there's. No, that doesn't work. Oh! That works.
I don't know why, but that was the best mac and cheese I've had in a long time. It was like a microwave mac and cheese. But like when you get it out the microwave, it's all like watery and stuff. But they have stuff in it that makes it like creamy. And then it like creams up as it cools. And then like a nice cooled down warm mac and cheese is just good for the soul. You know what I mean?
I don't get the thing about mac and cheese. I honestly don't.
Well, it was invented by Thomas Jefferson.
It wasn't. We've already been through this. It wasn't. It was invented by a British guy.
Oh,
I still
you're always
think it's
taking the
shit.
credit. You're always taking credit for American work.
Well, because you can fucking Google this shit and you'll find out that it's not invented by an American.
Just like with those tanks, it's like we invented the tank, and Britain is like,
didn't
no,
invent the
we did.
tank. Literally, the first tank was a British tank.
No,
Like, what do you want from me
Americans,
here?
like invented it, and then like the Germans stole the idea, and then Britain's like, oh, we came up with it 1st.
You're full of crap.
That's how it happened. we invented a lot of things that you guys claim. You're like the you know how feminists are like,
You
oh,
invented
men are always taking
toilet
credit for
pulse.
men are always taking credit for a woman's work. Well, that's exactly what America does.
Oh, fuck.
Britain's always taking credit for America's inventions, like mac and cheese, or tanks, or helicopters, and crumpets. We invented that too.
Shit. Ow. No. Mistake. Were made. I thought I could try and take it out. Turns out I can't.
And then there's like that one like fighter jet that you always simp for, and that's like our jet because it looks sexy, and there's no way in hell that's a British.
Oh,
It was the Afro Vulcan. Yeah, the Afro
Not the
Vulcan.
Afro, the Afro Vulcan. The Avro Vulcan.
See, it's Afro because it's African American. American, hence, you know, it's an American plane. So we actually invented it because it looks really sleek and sexy. It does not look like something like you British people would come up with, you know, because Americans, we always come up with top of the line stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Americans never invented anything shit.
The Laughing Cavalier says that the Tsar tank was the best tank of World War One. It's so goofy.
I can't.
It's
Is that
gotta
the
be the
tank
best
that has like 2 giant fucking wheels?
Hell yeah, it did. I think.
There's a lot of things called, like Russians have made that they called Tsar because it's just their version of calling something king, but it's. I think.
Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
Yeah, it's that giant fuck off wheel thing, isn't it? Looks like Big Wheel from fucking Spider-Man.
That doesn't even look like a tank. That just looks like a Martian from outer space. You know what it
In the
looks like?
balls.
It looks like one of those 1800s bicycles with a giant front wheel. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the giant front wheel.
I know what you're on about, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, there was a time when Europe didn't exist and America was like, you know, the king and all that. we were the best of the best, and then Europe just did everything just poorly. It's crazy to think. Kidding aside, it's crazy to think that our nation is so young, like barely 250 years old.
That's because it's built on the information of other countries and other people's history.
Yeah, we just did everything but better.
Fuck
We're
off.
superior in every way.
Do ergonomic
See,
development
Dr.
better. You
Carnival,
looked
he's
at
got
New
it.
York and thought, why don't we just make this a bunch of fucking lines? Because of course, that's the best way to do it. You have to stop every 15 meters to let oncoming traffic by.
With a what?
But you know how in America you have blocks? Because you build your cities in big grid systems.
Yes. We do.
That is the worst way to build a city.
You don't have blocks?
No, we don't have blocks.
What do you have then?
We have just
Making sure it's
streets.
done right. Harley's overreacting.
Just streets.
That man came through here earlier, and now he's ours.
You just have one long winding street?
Comes to save
No,
us.
they spiral and they go in different directions.
What?
And yeah,
What are you talking
And they're
about?
just-
Like,
they're
what
just
kind of
joined together.
infrastructure is that?
well, that's the best kind because, funny enough, it's the best way to do a street is where you can actually keep moving and where you split off and move into a different direction. Not when you have to stop every 15 meters to let oncoming traffic go by at the traffic lights.
No way. That's not how. No, you gotta show me. I gotta see that because, like, yeah, that's a very
I've already shown you my hometown. I've already shown you York. I've already showed you where I live currently. Like
yeah, and I showed you.
it's not made out of blocks.
I don't know why that didn't occur to me when I looked at it though. Isn't the whole thing of blocks like based off of commie blocks?
No,
What's a commie?
Okay. A commie block is essentially a big apartment building that's built
Can't
very
get through this
cheap.
way. Well, with the doors-
It's essentially they're not very luxurious. So you know all those buildings that you see in it's like whenever you see Soviet Russia or even just Russia today, and there's these big apartment buildings that are like basically built en masse next to each other. That's a commie block.
Oh.
So it has nothing to do with whatever you're on about with American blocks being inspired by commie blocks. They're very
They're not the
different
same.
concepts.
Okay.
One's even invented way before the other.
Didn't we invent the whole concept of a suburb around the Red Scare? Because like we were like, oh, let's just take apartments and then just like spread them out like really far. So if that way there's bombing, some places would be less affected than others.
Well, I honestly don't know how true that is, to be honest. I'm not.
I mean, that's what I heard
enriched in that specific part of why ergonomic development came about in America the way it did. But I just know that I hate suburbs and why suburbs fucking suck. And we've even
Yeah,
started
I
to see
can
that in the
imagine
UK
what
a
it's
lot
like
more.
to like walk down the street and then it's like, oh, the supermarket. Let me walk to the supermarket. That's gotta
And
be
you
freaking baller.
like you can walk down the street and find a shop rather than having to go drive to a specific place where there's just a big line of shops and other crap.
Yeah, you have to go in your car, turn your car on, get out of the pull out of your driveway, pull out of the neighborhood. You gotta go a little further a ways to the main street, and then you gotta locate the store, and you gotta park at the store, and you go in the store, and you do your shopping. You get out of the store, you put everything in your car, And then you get into your car, you turn your car on, you get out of the store, you go down the street, you go back into your neighborhood, back into your driveway. You gotta park your car, and then you gotta unlock your car and haul everything into the house. And then you have to unpack everything inside the house to put them in their designated locations in your kitchen. Is that not
there are
what you
some
do?
things. There are some steps in that which we also have to do. I want to point out, but specifically in terms of driving, I don't have to drive in order to get to my groceries and stuff. Even when I was living in my hometown, which is a market town, but I say market town. It's not like a big market. It's a market town is a concept of where a town is built around a marketplace, because it used to be a big area, a big local area of commerce, which isn't really anymore, as the big area of commerce have moved to big cities.
Mhm.
But it's still the definition market town comes anyway. But yeah, I'm 5 minutes from an Aldi. I'm 15 minutes away from a Tesco. I'm 50 minutes away from
Just
downtown,
keep your damn
where
sight covered.
a walk
Want
as
that
well,
mad woman
just
getting out of
walking.
there. Understand?
There's a bakery.
Harley
There's all
Quinn.
kinds of shit there. W.H. Smith's.
How'd you guess?
Get
The
whatever I
goons
want.
ambushed my guys and dragged them
What's
towards
crazy is your bakery and your butchers are separate.
I'll handle
Yes.
With us, it's like you
Oh,
get
the-
one
the-
big supermarket in one central location in your entire town. And
The-
then
all
like
that.
they're usually owned by the company that owns the supermarket. Like we have a food line.
I really hate in my okay. I went away for a little while, and the bakers that we had, the local bakers that was owned by a local family, and it was this old guy behind the counter was incredibly nice, and they shut down, and we no longer have the local
Aw.
bakers in my town, and I fucking hate that because they were delicious. They made
Man.
fucking great bread.
Yeah. And also it's
Like
not like
to see all these like
bakery
old companies.
section in the store.
It's like seeing my childhood die, as I've grown up in this market town where there's been all these nice little small businesses that have been like very local, and even the local art shop as well. I know the old lady that runs that, as I often see her when I get art supplies or when I get model kits and stuff, and I can tell that she's financially struggling because she's getting a lot more desperate to try and sell me crap.
Aww.
And I was like, oh, I wish I had the money.
I'm imagining when you're going down the road and then you're just singing, "There goes the baker with his bread like always." Also, when I hear the word market, two things come to mind. For me, it's either a supermarket or it's like, you know, in like a third world country where like a bunch of people are on the side of the roads like trying to sell you like food, like, "Hey, buy my turnips. I got fucking fresh turnips.
My
You want some of my
cabbages!"
turnips?" And they're like clapping, like, come to my stall. We got turnips. You know, that kind of thing. Like a market town.
You know what the market in my hometown looks like. It's
Yeah,
basically a bunch of people who set up temporary stalls on Mondays and Sundays. Oh, fuck. Sniper.
Yeah, I guess it's one thing to like be shown it and then another to like experience it. So like the only examples I have are like America and like what I see on TV in third world countries. Like, here we have the reporters going to the third world market. They bought watermelons and freshly butchered goose, and it was like alive when they picked it out, and they're like, "Oh, I'll take that one," and then they just hack their neck off, you know. Here you go, you know. Oh gosh. Hey, what's up, Lord Apex? Good to see you. Laughing Cavalier, great to see you as well. Kyle Rocket, great to see you.
I think I saw Sammy in the chat as well. Nope.
Who?
Sammy, the one of my Twitter mutuals. Very base liking Arcane.
Is it Clamp 20XX?
No, Sammy. They were there up for
Oh,
ages
Sammy
ago,
the
but-
Stormtrooper. All right. I see you. Good to see you. Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Good to see you as well. Jegson Voorhees, what's good? Eerie, are there any Christian thoughts you recommend following? Follow my only ghosts. It's only for ghosts. and it's only
I remember when
visible if
we
you're
were first on stream together when we got together, and I said I accidentally said OnlyFans instead of Only Ghost, and I fucked up that joke.
Get the hell out of Arkham
huh?
Do you remember when we were first on stream together when we were in Item on Morning Nonsense?
Oh yeah,
And
we were kind of like dodging.
I said subscribe to Eerie's Only. I meant to say Only Ghosts, but I accidentally said OnlyFans, and I fucked up the joke.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Dr. Crow's Carnival says, "Okay, gotta go. Got comics to write and a cat that wants food. Have a great day, all, and I give you permission to promote your own stuff against Shiny's will." All right, thanks, Dr. Crow. Good to see you. So it's so okay. Here's the concept of a bakery and a butcher here in the United States. Okay, usually,
let's hear this.
Usually you have a supermarket. Do you know what a supermarket is? Like a super.
I know what a supermarket is.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
assuming
usually-
you're talking about. I assume you're talking about more of a Walmart than a Tesco.
yeah. Basically, yeah. You have
I've
like the
been to a
Walmart.
Walmart before in America.
Right. So and there are some chains that are like dedicated to just groceries. Walmart, they like try to put their fingers in all the pies, like from pharmacy to regular goods to like regular merchandise to grocery. I have like a Walmart not too far away, and it's all three of those things. Like I have
What the
no
fuck is going
idea.
on? Someone is banging on my like my window. Who the fuck?
Oh gosh, you want to check that out?
I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
Yeah.
Okay, keep occupied. If I make any screaming sounds, then you'll know to call the police.
I don't know your location though. To call the police. Anyway,
I see. There's some drunk twat sitting outside my window. It'll be fine.
oh, if he's drunk, then you could stab him instead. He wouldn't be none the wiser.
Drunk people, so easy to. I don't know. There's a joke there, but I don't even think I know how to
Drunk
structure
people, very easy to take advantage of.
it. There you go. You can do it for me.
This way. He went this way.
So what was I saying? Oh yeah, supermarkets. So basically, you have these like very monopolized supermarket chains, and like I worked at a Food Lion, and you know, it's I'll explain how that was. So it's basically the food, and then they have the butcher section, which is like in the on the back. And then on the side they have the deli / bakery. And the bakery is just like they do bread, and then they also slice cured meats and stuff like that, like sandwich meats. And it's all connected all together. And those three things are owned by Food Lion, which is owned by Ahold Delhaize, which also owns the Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop is up north. And I also think they own Piggly Wiggly. And Piggly Wiggly is like another like grocery store chain. Who would name their grocery store Piggly Wiggly? That is the ugliest name. Also, the logo is the ugliest thing. Also, the Food Lion's logo is the ugliest. Also, but anyway, they just own these supermarkets that do other things, and they're connected. Now, if you were to ever go to a bakery outside of a supermarket, it's usually for like pastries and like. If you have a birthday party coming up and you need a cake, you go to your local bakery for like cupcakes or cake or pastries or whatever. But there's no like you don't go to an outside non-supermarket bakery for like bread. Nobody does that. So
But it's
everything
something that's
is
become
owned
less
by-
common, unfortunately, when everyone's just buying something from a single brand. But it used to be a much
Yeah.
more common than it is today, and that's just one of the sad parts about like chains. As now every bakery you see is no longer a bakery that bakes bread. It's all the Greggs. They're all part of
It's all
like the
Greggs.
Greggs or their Thomas Bakers or whatever.
Yeah.
Or that's when we were watching World's End and they were taking the piss out of how the pubs were getting bought up by big pub chains and they all look the exact fucking same.
Yeah.
That's what it was basically taking the piss out of, like Weatherspoons and all that, and Greg's taking up local businesses into their chains and just making them all the exact same.
Yeah. Alex Halo joined the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. You know what? I recently went to an Applebee's with my family, and I realized, oh my gosh, Applebee's is Weatherspoons. It's American Weatherspoons. When you get over here, I gotta take you to an Applebee's because it's the exact same thing.
It sounds at least pleasant to go into an Applebee's. It sounds very like sweet.
Yeah, it's a family type of restaurant. Laughing Cavalier said, was Sargon of Akkad at Applebee's? I don't know. That sounds like I could imagine if Sargon of Akkad liked Weatherspoons, he would just go to an Applebee's and be like, "Oh, it's the American inferior version of Weatherspoons," and I'm like, "Fuck you." I can't imagine that's him. So basically, Applebee's is literally like the restaurant/bar deal going on. The restaurant is like surrounding the bar. The bar is in the middle, right? Just a circle of bar. And then the outer ring is the restaurant. If you can imagine what that's like. Yeah. How's that description?
I don't know. I don't understand really. But it's a restaurant, whereas like Weatherspoons is more of a restaurant/pub, but it's mostly a pub. Like it's a pub that you can order food at, which is mostly common with a lot of pubs that you can just get some food there.
Like, is it like a family place?
Like it's family friendly. It's more family friendly than a lot of other pubs because it's also a restaurant at the same time. It's one of its big selling deals, and there's a lot of pubs that sometimes get closed down because like the council sees them as a bit of a nuisance, and that's happened numerous times with they've tried to open a number of hip and trendy bars in my town, which they're always in the same spot, and it's always gone terribly for them because the council doesn't like them too much, and they always cause too much of a hassle. Because like pubs are one thing, pubs are like nice, they're quiet, like you'll have a karaoke night, but like, you know, you'll occasionally get some drunken twats, but they're not like partied up twats usually. They're just like people who got drunk in a bar, or drunk in a pub, and when you drink in a pub, it's much more of an atmosphere of having a laugh. Whereas when it comes to a bar with loud music, it's a much more different atmosphere of people partying, and you know, when people party, they just get in a different mood to start causing chaos.
Like, what's a council though? That sounds so sinister.
A council?
What is that?
Oh, yeah. Local councils. Every city and every county has a council, and they're an elected council, but no one really pays too much attention to the elections of the council, which we probably should do since they're very important into our local area. Like, for example, there's the North Yorkshire County Council, which and the council will do a lot of your public services. So, for example, they handle your bins, they handle a lot of this stuff, so that you don't have to. That's what they'll do. It's their job.
So proper, calling them bins instead of trash cans. Throw it in the trash can. Oh, just throw it in the bin. Just throw it in the bin.
We call them wheelie bins because they've got big wheels.
The wheelie bins?
Yeah, we call them wheelie bins.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That sounds so British. It's like you don't have cookies, you have crispity crumpity scrumpty wumpty.
What do you mean crispity crumpity? We have cookies.
You always have like a whimsical ass sounding name.
What do you mean whimsical? What's whimsical about biscuits?
Call them wheelie bins. You call them wheelie bins.
What's wrong with calling it a wheelie bin?
And then you have Mr. Hoover with his smiley face.
Henry Hoover. What's wrong with Henry Hoover?
That is
Henry Hoover he's a happy lad. What's wrong with him?
So whimsical.
Henry Hoover's a good fucking Hoover. He'll like look after you.
It's so
Henry Hoover's
reasonable.
like he's a boy that's got your corner.
Like, only a British man could write Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Only a British man can write like the BFG and stuff like that. Like,
The BFB.
oh, The Big Friendly Giant by Roald Dahl.
No, you said the BFB, not the BFG.
Did I say the BFB?
You said the BFB. Sounds like you're making a bed and breakfast.
Oh man, what else do you like have like a name that I'm like, oh, that's adorable? What was it? I mean, it's not coming to mind. It's not coming to mind. Like, oh, you don't have dinner, you have tea time, and it's like, oh, that's so cute.
Oh shit!
That's so cute.
I thought I was so smart taking his gun away from him before I took him down, but he's like, oh, I just pull one out of the box. Oh, thanks. Great.
Absolutely finessed my guy. Yeah, it's just give you cute little names for things. You got like such a cute little country with a cute little culture, and it's like you have one TV program that gives you everything. It's the BBC. You don't need any other
We
channel.
don't just have the BBC. We have Channel 4. We have ITV. We have Dave.
You have other cute little channels. You don't have to choose between cable companies. You just have to have paid your TV license. And there's only like one TV provider. What more could you ask for? Like, let's be real now. What more could you ask for? I'd rather not pay up the ass to these like predatory like cable companies. That's like, oh, you want internet? Well, you gotta buy TV. Oh, you want TV? Oh, you gotta buy a phone. Oh, you can have it in a bundle. Oh, here's a TV bundle that you're not gonna want of TV like channels you're not gonna watch. And guess what? It's super expensive. You don't have to put up with that. That's so cute. You guys have a cute little country. Kyle Rocket says, I thought the British called dinner supper. There was a time where I thought that too. And then I met Shiney.
Well,
What is
maybe
the
in the
deal with
South
that?
they call it summer. I'm a dirty northerner. It says tea, so...
Tea sounds more posh than supper. Let's be real now.
I actually think supper sounds more posh than tea.
You think so?
Unless you call it afternoon tea, which, yeah, you're definitely fucking posh. I hear someone pulling up a gun. Here we are. Get rid of him.
Oh, yeah. Guys are cute.
Every time that guy goes for the gun, I'm just like, nope, don't get that one. I can hear him.
Not too long ago, I had Terry's chocolate orange. It was real good, I'm just saying.
You're like, oh, why would you have orange with chocolate? That's so disgusting.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like a fruit jam inside of it. I'm not sure if you've ever had those. Where
Yeah,
have you ever had...
there's some chocolates that do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be, but I didn't know that like the orange flavor was cooked into the chocolate itself.
Well, it's not cooked into the chocolate. It's mixed into it. It's orange oil extract, and they extract it out of the orange and they put it into the chocolate.
Yeah, it is so cool. And like
some people try to copy it by using orange zest, which is like when you grate the peel of the edge of the orange to give it that little bit of an orange flavor, and you put it into your thing. What the fuck isn't letting me take him down?
What are you waiting for? Get me down!
Oh, there's a button.
Press A to save your boy. Thank you, Batman. I could never pay you back for this favor.
I thought that said dig, and it says no, it says pig. Why would you call someone a dig?
Am I glad to see you?
What
All
happened?
cops are
Here's the other.
pigs.
We were ambushed. They dragged us outside the still mill and beat the crap out of us. These bastards dragged off the others and brought me here.
I'll find them. Wait here. Hide.
You've had Yorkshire tea, haven't you?
Okay?
I have Yorkshire tea. Okay, I love tea. I've had different kinds of tea. I've had, I've had the sleepy time tea. I've had the chamomile tea. I've had, here in America we have English breakfast tea, Earl Grey tea, all that stuff. Yorkshire tea is the
Mhm.
best. I've had a lot of tea. Yorkshire tea is the best stuff. Let's be real now.
I'm sorry,
It's
you
got
claimed
just
to not be an Anglophile when we met?
okay, all right. You know what? Sometimes you tell yourself a lie in hopes that it's true, even if it's not true. It's not like I like British guys or anything. It's not like I like your accent or anything. Stupid. I might hang out with you for like 8 hours in a day and like go to sleep to your voice at night, but it's not like I like you or anything.
Thanks. I thought they were gonna kill me.
So soon that oh my gosh.
I'll just leave now.
But yeah, Yorkshire tea, like, I don't know if it's good. It's good.
Now condemned Arkham City site, which just leaked after the fateful event that brought all the
Like Yorkshire tea, it has enough caffeine just to pick you up for the day, and you just go about your day, and then get tired in the night. It's
I
like
remember when
it's like
you were so
coffee.
paranoid about caffeine, about like, oh no, I'm being kept up by a tiny little amount of caffeine that I've had.
Yeah. Caffeine gets me fucked up, man. Like you don't even know.
Are they?
Caffeine.
What if
Oh my
someone
gosh. When I had caffeine one time and I didn't realize I did. I had an iced tea. And then I was just like, I was having an anxiety meltdown, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized, wait a minute, I drank iced tea. Was there caffeine in my iced tea? I had to turn around, go to the cafeteria, and be like, hey, was there caffeine in that? And they were like, yes. And I'm like, oh, now I know why I'm having a meltdown. And the rest of my day was fine. So,
Who were kidding?
you
You
know,
always have a meltdown if you have book iced tea or not. So
I'm always having a meltdown over something. Alex Halo says, Eerie, stop being soon today. You're not in berserk. Yo, Alex Halo. Do you know what soon today means, Shiny?
it means like it's that I don't like you or anything back. I think, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like like it's a girl that likes someone but doesn't want to admit that they like them, so acts mean towards them.
Oh my gosh, you got that perfect. Yes, it's an anime trope. I'm surprised you knew. How did you know that?
Because I hang around enough fucking weebs all day. There's like lit dev, and then I have to share a stream with Alex occasionally. Not Alex. Sorry, fuck. Stuart.
Zofrats? Oh, Stuart, yeah.
Oh, and Zofrats, but that's been a while since I've seen Zofrats. So yeah, you occasionally just understand these terms through like osmosis.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most terrifying thing to learn what Futurami means from fucking Stu.
Oh, Futanari. Oh no, Stuart. Stuart!
He taught me what that word meant, and I was like, I was forever scarred knowing this was a thing.
Yeah. I didn't know what a lot of hentai terms meant until I met Stuart. Thanks, Stuart. Captain Hentai.
Oh.
Remember when hang on.
Belonged to the cop. I should follow it and see where they took him.
Hang on 1 second.
Still here, still freezing my ass off.
Hang on. Okay, so where were we at? Oh yeah, I was on Twitter, and Stuart was making some kind of a point. And you know what he does? You know what he does?
What does he do?
He pulls up Rule 34 statistics. My man, the professor of hentai, the professor of degenerology, he just pulls up, hey, here are the Rule 34 statistics to tell you how good this video game actually was to the fans.
It's
and it's like
fucking porn index to know how good a video game is.
I know! It's like, Stuart, like, okay, every time I think Stuart cannot shock me with that kind of thing, he just does. You know what I mean?
He has an uncanny ability. I thought I took this fucker out.
Alex Halo says, Eerie, haven't you heard tsundere means toxic masculinity? That's what a localizer said, even though it's mostly women. That is the most brain dead take I have ever heard in my life. That is like a girlfriend type in anime. You have like the computer type, and he's just pointing right at you. That's just
Yep, he's just like, oh, I know you're there, Batman. I'm gonna get you.
yeah. Toxic masculinity. That is the most brain dead take I've ever heard. Just yeah. So that's like a girlfriend trope. You know how in anime you've heard of the harem trope, right? You've heard of the harem
Yeah, it's
plot.
when you have like a load of women that want to get with the main character.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised you know that too. Okay. Yes. Basically you have the different girlfriend personalities, and people have like classified them into like their own little like definition, like little words with definitions and all that stuff. The fact that tsundere, which is a girlfriend type, is a form of toxic masculinity. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find wherever this take was, because that sounds absolutely so dumb.
I don't get the chance to off one of those pigs.
I hate these fucking snipers. I'm gonna take them out.
It's funny because they always want to get with the MC, and the MC, you know what that is? That is
Main
literally
character. Oh.
no. That is literally Twilight for guys. It's Twilight for men.
Just
We
better
have
written.
Twilight, huh?
Just better written.
Yes, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yes. Because let's be real now. We have Twilight, we have the main girl, Bella Swan, and she's stuck between either the vampire or the werewolf, and they have different personalities and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. But it's the same thing in anime with the freaking harem, because the main guy, he's always like the most boring milquetoast guy, and all of the women are just like absolutely fawning over him, just begging him to just, oh, I want you to be with me, please. Just trying to absolutely seduce him. It's really funny. Japan has the romance genre on lock, let's be real. Because like they design it for men knowing that women will read it. And then men who also kind of want that will also read it. That's genius now that I'm just thinking about that right now. Make your romance plot about the guy, and then the guy basically has like all these women to choose from, right? And because it's romance, it appeals to women, and because it's about a guy, it appeals to guys. That's fucking genius.
Do you know something that's kind of interesting with the difference between, like, say, Britain, also let's say the Western countries, and like Japan, for instance?
What's that?
So Japan. So obviously in Western countries we view like muscles as like masculinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Japan, they view muscles as homosexuality.
Okay.
That's not considered to be that's not considered to be a masculine thing to have muscles. So whenever you get characters like Zangief from Street Fighter, they're more often not made as if they're made out to be gay, it's more likely to be a homophobic joke than be a legitimate attempt to make a game more inclusive.
Wait, Zangief is gay?
Well, there's lots of hints at him being gay.
Oh. Well, okay. They also they have like weird and interesting humor. So they'll have like, oh, you know, all the women are after him, but whoopsie, he's gay. And they also have this this like cross-dressing joke where it's like, oh my gosh, you were a guy all along. That also tends to be a joke.
Well,
Or
isn't
like
that traps?
yeah, like traps, and also like the very masculine like face stubble, just like very well built guy dressing like a woman. Like that's a humor. That's for humor, you know.
Hmm.
It's not to really be like inclusive or anything like that. like America does. Like we just try to be like super careful about it. It's like no, like they're like okay, there's kind of humor in this, you know. It's like everyone takes their lumps equally. Japan is the true equalizer.
Well, those two over there have no clue what just happened. They're just standing there like nuggets.
They're bad at their jobs, and they must die.
Fuck!
The Laughing Cavalier says, Arnie, why are you gay? Says Japan.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Who says I am gay? You are gay. That was a funny interview, man.
Because the guy's just like legitimately confused about the concept of this person. Was it transsexual or whatever? I think I can't remember like what the interview subject was supposed to be. And you had the other guy in interview that was like genuinely like really homophobic. And like you can tell the difference between the guy that just is completely ignorant and doesn't know what's going on, and the guy which is just these are fruits. These are like what they use, and they it's disgusting. It's perverse.
They do something called a feasting. That was so funny. I swear, the guy that doesn't get it, he's me. Okay, he's me in real life.
You're just confused by everything, though, not just sexuality.
Just the other day, you had to walk me through how AIDS works because I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah. Now I know. I'm smarter now. I'm less homophobic now.
Through that door, and don't waste time lying. I'll know.
Oh God, Harley.
But yeah, the whole like African like, why are you gay?
Please, I'll tell you where they are. Just don't hurt me.
I'll do my best.
And what was it like with that one that was like they eat the poo poo or something like that?
I don't think I know what you're on about there. Oh shit!
Oh, there was like some kind of like congressman in Africa, and he was like explaining like what the gays do, and like
African politics is so fucked, and it's kind of hilarious to watch how much of a clown house it is. Like it just evolves so easily into a bunch of people like screaming, yelling, doing like crazy shit, going these long tangents. Like we think it's pretty messy with like British or American politics. African politics is a legitimate circus to watch.
Oh gosh. If you think that's a circus, you should talk to researcher Rodriguez for like 5 minutes. And like ask him like, "Hey, what's going on over there?" And he'll like give you like a plot that sounds like from Batman, I swear. I'm like, "Dude, do you live in Gotham? Like your politics are whack, dude."
Where's he from again?
I have no idea. Some South American country. He will not tell me. He will not tell me where he's from.
I remember that
like,
Inquisitor Matthias.
Way or another, that thug's got.
Yeah, Inquisitor Matthias is Brazilian. I remember someone else is Argentinian. It's an interesting perspective to get from a younger Argentinian guy compared to what we're usually told about Argentina and how Argentina likes to go on about Britain. It's like, oh, they're the colonial empire. Or give us back the Falkland Islands. Or is it they called the last Malvinas?
Everyone is still salty about the Falkland Islands.
And I want to point out a bunch of islands they never fucking owned.
Who owns it now?
We own the Falkland Islands, and we were the first people to discover and settle on it.
Ah, I see.
I know. I think the French were technically the first to settle it, and then we also then settled the other half of the island, and then the Spanish bought the settlement from the French, and then after that when the Spanish Empire fell apart and Argentina gained its independence, the Falkland Islands was pretty much just forgotten about, and then when Argentina started fucking about with the Falkland Islands, Britain said, no, please. Look, this is our island. Can you fuck off?
What do you do with the island now? You
It's,
have it.
Yeah. I think
Just
it's...
make it a vacation spot. Hell yeah. What do you do with it?
I think there's locals on it. That's the thing. It was originally settled because it was a trading outpost, as well as an outpost that was used as a military port, so that we could have a port in, was it Asia or no, South America that we could use.
Mm-hmm. Celestial Falcon is here. What's up? How you doing?
What? This way.
We were just talking about the Falkland Islands, and then before that we were talking about Africans wondering, like, how are you gay? And before that we were talking about anime tropes. That's your update for the night.
Man, don't dare show his face around here.
So
If I own the Falkland Islands, what would you do if you owned the Falkland Islands?
Oh, it's like it's just island. It's just where people live. Like you think people try to think things in constant terms of resources, and there is oil around the Falkland Islands as well, which is another reason why it's politically seen as we want to keep them. But like, there's tons of islands around the world which have no real strategical interest anymore. But people still live on them, and they want to belong to a certain country. Like, some want to belong to Britain, some want to belong to France. So it's just that's the way they are. And they're defended as their right to be French or to be English or to be whatever they want to be.
Interesting. What if King Charles just came down to Yorkshire and he knocked on your door and he's like, "Oi, bruv, Shiney, we give you the fucking Falklands War, the Falklands Islands, and then you could do whatever you want with the islands personally for yourself." What would you do with it? You get a whole island to yourself.
Well, I don't want a whole island to myself. I think I bugged this.
You think you're what?
I think I bugged this. Like, I was holding not air, and it was just nothing.
Two more.
Okay, no, that's the wrong way.
Batman was holding a ghost hostage by the balls. That's what he was doing. What would you do with a whole island to yourself, Shiny? Like, you get one.
It depends on the island. Like, there's lots of islands that aren't in very nice places, to be honest. Like, they're not all nice. Like, some islands just really fucking cold. Like the South Georgia Islands, you wouldn't want to live on those. In fact, it's not even inhabited most of the time because it's just cold and miserable.
The Laughing Cavalier said Epstein had his own island, and that went what? Oh.
Oh no.
Well, he did what he wanted with it. It was his own island.
I know Batman killed a Joker.
So, like, if you had...
we're going to a billionaire's island. What could happen? Isn't it so amazing?
Like, if you had an island, and that island had a resource of unlimited of something you want, what would it be?
More of his cops get caught.
Give me the code.
Tomboy girlfriends.
No problem.
Tomboy girlfriends! Oh, no!
Never any doubt in my mind.
Come on.
It's a
What
resource.
about your Latina girlfriends?
One
Well, I've already got one. Why do I need more? You know, no one said those tomboy girlfriends couldn't be Latina.
Okay. Laughing Cavalier also says he can't get over the fact that Stephen Hawking was going to Epstein's Island. That's what makes it all the more funny. Like, how on earth, what was he doing? And how? Like, bro was paralyzed. His whole body was paralyzed.
The sooner I get out, the better.
I also heard that Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife.
Oh yeah, he did.
How do you manage that?
He's got game.
He's
somehow.
like sitting there on his like chair, like, "Hey there, baby. How's it going?" Like how do you chat up a woman via a computer? Wow, that was a very impressive like skull crash.
Come, it's always so damn cold here.
Maybe he's just very good with his words.
I guess. Out of the millions of stars in the world, you are the one star for me. And she's like, oh my gosh, Steven. I bet he would have to like force maybe like a Florence Nightingale effect. You know what I mean?
Wait, force a Florence Nightingale effect.
No, not force, but like that would be like the only. I'm guessing like the only context that like women would be like cool with getting with like someone who's that disabled.
So you're saying women discriminate? Oh, in the balls! My goodness. You see, women just don't want to like get with a guy who's disabled. Wow.
I mean, like you can like someone who's that disabled, like that, like your whole body is paralyzed. So you have to be like, oh, you are so special for like getting me water. Like, man, like no one gives me the kind of day, but like you're always so patient and like you're always like there to like just sit with me and listen and like, and then she's like, oh my gosh, he needs me. That's how I'm imagining it going down. Like I can't even move my hands or my legs. And yet he was on Epstein's island. Like, how? Like, what on earth?
Dare show his face around here.
Yeah.
That's all codes. Next up.
Oh my gosh, the Laughing Cavalier. He says Hawking's death video was very sad. It's the windows closing down sound. It's so dark, dude.
Honestly, that's the kind of humor I'd expect him to do. He has a really fucked up sense of humor.
Really? Alex Halo says, I remember people were trying to trick others into thinking Trump went there, but the only thing mentioned about Trump was that he didn't go there. Interesting. I am so not ready for... I'm not mentally, like, ready or prepared to face, like, what an absolute shit show the 2024 elections are going to be.
Oh god, I can agree. Even as someone which doesn't even have the ability to vote in America, I remember what the last election was like and how we couldn't even talk about literally fucking anything without Glib coming in here and talking about politics. Like Glib, we're literally trying to talk about Batman here. The election has no relevance.
Did you hear about Joe Biden stealing the election? It's like, okay, Glib.
God, please, I want to talk about Batman and Star Wars, just please.
Like, the whole point of why we're here is so that we don't have politics in our entertainment, and yet here we are talking about politics when we should be talking about entertainment.
In entertainment, yeah.
Oh, man. But, like, this time it's gonna be like, you know when a boss... You know when you're in a video game and then it's like the boss, like, second, like... iteration and like they're more powerful this time. It's gonna be like that with Trump, and then like Joe Biden is just gonna be like this puppet of a man, like this shell of a man going against like this guy that's like been invigorated by like the second phase of the boss battle.
What about Batman? That kid he hangs out with.
The Laughing Cavalier. I hope Trump and Biden talk about Batman in debates. That would be great. I mean, the dead can vote, so I'm cool. Do you remember that one time when someone made Jordan Peterson into the Red Skull?
Yeah.
That was fun.
I've made Jordan Peterson to Kermit the Frog before.
Kermit the Frog, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, Captain America. It's time to wash your balls and clean your room.
Oh, you talk about the comic?
Yeah, the comic.
That was a weird thing to happen.
I can't do a German accent. There's accents that sound so similar. I'll give an example. Like to me, the Russian accent and the German accent sound too similar. And then what else? The Scottish accent and the Irish accent.
They're nothing like the
Can't-
same.
Are they the
Well,
same?
it depends. No, they're not even the same.
What do you mean they're not even the same? You
Like
can
the-
hear the difference?
I can hear the difference. Yeah.
No, you're fucking with me. You are
Wait.
messing with me.
I grew up with the Scottish friends, so like I know the difference.
No, no way. I cannot tell the difference between a Scottish accent and an Irish accent. I can't. But like the fun ones are like the Australians and the New Zealanders. I can't tell them apart, but like it do be sounding cool though. And then what other accent? What other accent? Oh, I know you can do like a southern accent, but can you do like a normal American accent?
I've done it once, but I kind of like I'm not someone that can do accents on the fly.
Me neither.
Like I have to do like preparation.
The minute someone asks me to do an accent on the fly, I will mess it up immediately. I swear. I did a little thing at college where I tried to do my Harley Quinn accent, but I don't know why. I gave her a southern accent instead of my New Yorker accent, and I was kicking myself all the way home, and I hate myself.
I think the advice to give to people is never ever go to a talent show.
No.
They're always cringe.
Yeah. But then again, if you're brave enough to do it, like, more power to you. But then when I did, like, the Walmart checkout voice, like, everyone was, like, so flabbergasted. Insert cash to complete transaction. Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
You just sound like a sexy Walmart like announcer. That's all. You're putting too much. You're putting too much sex on it.
The Walmart checkout tries to seduce you ASMR. I'm gonna make a video about that. I'm gonna write that down. I'm going to write that down. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm gonna write that down. Sexy Walmart checkout seduces you. That would be hilarious. I'm definitely gonna make a video of that.
What am I supposed to do here?
Oh, Alex Halo, Japanese have it the best. Their English is great. Have I shown you? I think I've showed you that video about an anime, and they have like a girl from England, and she's like talking about her mother's Yorkshire pudding. Did I show you
No.
that? And it was like in this thick Japanese accent.
I've
My
seen
favorite.
I've seen
Yeah.
people with like thick Japanese accents in like because there's always those clips you show me where there's like one person who's Japanese trying to pretend to be like English or American, and they have such a thick accent behind it. Yeah, I've seen those.
So funny. Yeah.
Can't go that way.
And even Litdev has them as their Litdev has them as his like reaction, his what is it, like his super chat clips. Like horror shit.
Wait, is that supposed to? Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a reaction.
Nice. Yeah, those are Japanese voice actors trying to sound American. There was another very famous one that's like, let's kill the whole beach. It was so funny. And then there was some Japanese VTuber.
I've seen some VTubers say the N words.
Oh yeah.
Because they're just copying what they're hearing Grand Theft Auto, and they just think, oh, that sounds funny.
Oh yeah, because what's his face? Lamar says the N-word in that like a sing-songy way, and they like always repeat it, and it's like, oh no, don't say that.
Like that kind of.
They
tune.
always repeat it. It's so cute and it's so funny because they don't know. Because they don't know.
Stay that
Maybe they do know, and it's all just a big
If I
psyop.
don't kill you, one of my friends
Oh, imagine.
take a look. See those sniper rifles? Real
We
nice.
call it like Lamar Gate or something like that on Twitter. Imagine that.
And blow them off.
All the VTubers knew exactly what they were saying.
Can't be a
Prior
surprise.
time.
I mean, look.
All the VTubers were secretly
Bad guys,
English.
You're one of the good guys. It's the way it is. Nothing we can do about it.
So yeah, imagine like the Walmart checkout. Does Costco also have self checkout? Not Costco. Fucking Tesco.
Tesco, yeah.
Oh, you know.
Do it.
There's lots of companies which are going to self
I
checkouts.
made
Yeah.
choices.
Do they also have the voice?
Here, maybe both.
Some have voices, others don't. I think people just kind of prefer to not have a voice.
Shot on me.
Uh-huh.
Stop.
Insert cash to complete transaction.
You're gonna become that one YouTuber who like does those like innuendo baby announcements all the time.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The one that you keep sending me videos of.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh.
This is what happens when you're oppressed most of your life.
I swear. It was there were these two people were doing a like parody Facebook baby announcements, but like she would say the most out of pocket things and the guy has to hold it together the whole time, and it's watching his face as she's saying the most like horrendous things is so funny. It'd be like what would it be like? It would be like Christmas themed, and then it would be like, uh-oh, Santa wasn't the only one giving gifts in my stocking this year. Welcome to the world, baby Lamar, baby Kendrick
I think
Lamar.
I think it was
the
stuff.
third, something like
Santa's
that.
not the only one stuffing my stocking. That was it.
I forgot. Ah, those are the best.
Brain. It's dead.
Ooh, her hair is black.
Good morning.
No.
Does it hurt? Too bad. Come on, boys.
She kind of hot though. I would let her shoot me.
Shoot me, Harley. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of
Idiot.
I love a woman that would just
just fucking kill me. Like get
fucking kill me.
real.
Don't piss off Holly.
I
Let's
love
get
a
real
woman who
freaky with
kicks
this.
my ass.
I'm a real freak.
I want to get
Who's that?
unsanitary.
That's it.
I'm a real freak. Please, I need you to crush me. I want watermelon in the thighs level carnage.
What's going on? Have you found him?
Kinda.
What does that mean?
Don't worry. I think I'm close. I'll let you know.
Oh, you're Robin now.
Yeah, because that was like a flashback.
Mm-hmm. I can't say Robin the same anymore because ever since like Jay Longbone has been reviewing Robin Hood, like the Black Robin Hood, you know what I mean, with a Y.
Oh,
Then do it.
And every time I hear the word Robin, I think of like that stupid ass song that's like "We be Robin, 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 Robin." And I'm like, oh my gosh, kill me.
Can't hide from me, Robin.
I love Jay Longbone. Like she's funny, dude.
You're gonna die tonight.
So basically,
throw
this
it.
is like a
there
flashback.
we go.
To,
No,
to-
this is the present, and
Mhm.
before it was a flashback.
Oh, so you're trying to find Batman?
Mother
Yes.
won't recognize
So
you.
Harley
Finish with
took
you.
out Batman, and I now have to go find him.
Got it.
We're
Got
gonna
it.
rip you apart.
I love the Arkham games so much. Fucking
By
bash.
the way, has Mad Cheesemo been on the streams lately?
I haven't seen Mad in ages.
Man, I miss bullying that guy. Do you remember that
miss
one time I
bullying everyone.
absolutely finessed him
Oh,
into thinking that?
You were
Huh?
an ethereal American.
Oh yeah, the ethereal American thing, and he was so confused as to what that meant.
What race are you? I'm ethereal American. Is that a real thing?
And he Googled it and everything. Oh, what else? Oh, I finessed him into thinking that Morbius was actually a good movie.
I found him.
Oh my gosh, there was this scene where, he morbed all over the place, and then the whole theater clapped, and then I
Harley's
cried,
built
and
some
it
kind
was
of
such an
monument
emotional
to the
moment.
Joker. It's stopping me from
And he
getting
was
to
like,
that.
"Really?" And apparently, like, he tried to
This
talk his
place is
girlfriend
crazier than we
into
thought.
seeing Morbius.
I'm gonna search
And
the
she's like,
area. and try to work out
no,
how
I
to
don't think so, no. What is that, the
Sometimes you
Doomsday
just
Clock?
you just can't get rid of a bomb. I've got to save Batman.
Ah.
security panel appears to control the statue. Batman will die in there if I don't find the key. I guess I should go find Harley Quinn and ask her for it.
Come on, Harley. Where are
Why
you?
does he say it like that?
Say what?
Found anything?
Gonna ask Harley Quinn for it. Like, he's
I would
also
ask
putting
Harley
too
for a
much
lot of
effort into it.
things.
Huh?
I would also ask Harley for a lot of things.
Uh-huh. So Robin's a big boy now, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, this is the second or third Robin. Come on.
I gotcha.
Can't get me, bitch. Got a shield.
Man, do you remember when the internet gaslit a whole studio into thinking that their movie was popular? And so they re-released it?
Morbius.
Morbius. Oh, and then what's his face? Jared Leto killed the meme because like he made a joke out of it, and it's like, oh, now it's not funny. I also heard that Madam Web was even worse than Morbius. Like the recent Madam Web.
What are you waiting?
Find new lows.
And apparently it was the same writers of Morbius too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just keep getting these L's.
I like want to see it. Like, I don't want to put my money into it.
Oh, we can just like watch a pirated version, or just like wait till it's on streaming service or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is this supposed to be a Spider-Man thing?
Yeah, it's like a Spidey sense. Oh no, Madam Web. Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like in an alternate universe, in the multiverse. Woo. Where it's
in
like
the
a
not
woman.
too distant future. Is there anything? Like, you won't even get that reference. You've never seen Mystery Science Theater 3000.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
Just
so
to show-
it's basically Spider-Man if he was like a woman and that woman was like a paramedic. And she's a paramedic, right? But instead of like her like his uncle saying with great power comes great responsibility, it was like responsibility comes to those who have power or something like that. It was like the absolute
What?
inverse of what it
That's
was.
that's not how it works.
I know.
Very upset. It probably killed
And like there was like this whole meme around a line in the movie that was like oh yeah, like something about like her mother in the Amazon. I can't quote the meme to make it funny. I'm sorry. It's just it's a whisper of a memory.
Relying on you idiots. So don't fail me.
Hello, Harley. Oh, I'm choking her out. That's kind of hot. She's probably into that.
Off of me.
Isn't she supposed to be the boss? This is Harley's revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's like just a regular person, so she's not that hard to take down. She does have actually. She's much harder than the other goon. She's got a health bar. Oh fuck! No, they're not falling for that trick.
Laughing Cavalier researching spiders in the Amazon. Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
I was researching spiders in the Amazon, and then my parents died.
I was with your mother when she died researching spiders in the Amazon or something like that. That was a legit line. And it was so bad.
Oh, hello, Harley. Funny to meet you here.
the heck? You just
I just ninja'd her.
finessed her. Just straight
'Cause
up whooped her.
Yeah, she's not liking me at the moment.
You gave her a whooping minority style, dude. So, like, what is the point of this mission? Just to, like, sneak up on Harley every once in a while?
I've got to get Harley to give me a code to save Batman, essentially. She has a key.
Oh, okay.
Okay, take your gun away, because... Oh, that works differently.
Laughing Cavalier says, Napoleon last year had the worst line. You think you're so great because you have boats? That does sound like a bullshit line.
Well, turns out, yes. Joke's on him.
I
I was really
Napoleon
excited for the
wasn't that good.
Napoleon movie, because I thought it was going to be good. Because, like, the trailer was a pretty good fucking trailer. And I'm not talking about trailer which, like, oh, all they do is just go, brah, 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 brah. Like, they actually soldiers on a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, what was going to happen. And it was pretty cool saying, oh, I know what this is going to be about. It's like that particular campaign. Or oh, that's this battle. Oh, that's good to know. And so they're going to be doing all these things. And I was expecting to be, like Darkest Hour levels of writing. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a pretty good historical drama. And then everyone shut on it. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Harley, why did you keep walking away from literally all of your goons and making this so easy for me? She's asking for it at this point. Oh shit, she's got a shotgun.
This time she's got
I think she's out for the count.
No
Uh-oh.
way. Yeah, what happened with Napoleon? Was it like, did they add like fantastical elements to it or something? Like, to make it
I don't know.
realistic?
I don't know. Everyone started shitting, and I was like, okay, yeah, probably not. Because like historians came out against it, like casual moviegoers went out against it.
That's bad. That's bad. You know what that reminds me of? There was a game that was coming out one
fuck off!
time.
No! Shit.
Oh! Wow, that was a very graceful fall, I'm just saying. It's like, oh.
You're all dead. Who's gonna save Batman now?
Yeah, they knew, like... I'm surprised, like, for a very sexed up game as this one, they didn't have her, like, hovering over you this time. Otherwise, you would have gotten, like, posts left and right on Twitter being like, step on me, Harley. Do it. Step on me.
I don't care how you do it. Just don't let me down. Mr. J would like it if you found me, wouldn't he?
There was, yeah, so there was a...
I think I've made him suspicious.
Uh-oh.
So I got one guy like, what's that?
So yeah, there was this one game that was coming out, and it was supposed to be like, oh, this is legit, you know, Japanese history with real samurai in it. And as they were giving the presentation,
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost. How did you know?
I've got a memory of these things. Like they just stick in there.
And as they said that, a giant crab comes out the woodworks and starts attacking the main player. It's like, oh, very historically accurate, huh? Mm-hmm.
I thought everyone loved Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't think, maybe it wasn't Ghost of Tsushima, but basically in the presentation video,
Well, I thought
it was
Ghost
like,
of Tsushima had like a very fun. Oh no, I don't know anything about it to be honest. So I've just known the name and some of the stuff around it.
I don't know. I know Lit Dev played it once, and I watched it for like 5 minutes, and then I left the scene. I should have stuck around, to be quite honest.
Get away!
Right, they have exactly 3 fucks with guns and Harley, and she's off by herself, which makes it super easy just to take her down.
But like, wait, shouldn't you take out all the goons before you get Harley?
It's just...
Well, she has got multiple health, so... And when she's so easy, she's basically asking for it.
Yeah. Like, this is
And
a weird way to design a game.
I just got around them completely.
Yeah, you got up there and they all jumped.
Come on, follow me up. Follow. Come on. Here we go. Come up here. Totally not into my well-planned or poorly planned ambush.
An ambush of one.
Oh no! I thought you were much further in there than you actually were. I'm over here. I'm over there. I'm everywhere. Where could I be? Oh. There's two here. There's them. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy out. No. Oh, hello, Harley. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. Sorry about that.
Harley is ready to shoot you.
She's got a double-barrel shotgun ready to go. Oh, they're all together now. But Harley is not.
Spread out. Find this son of a bitch.
Oh, hello, Harley. Do you want to come this way?
Here she comes. Here she
What
comes.
could possibly happen?
You're a woman. You should know this. Never be out by yourself without your goons. It's kind of interesting how, you know, Batman is kind of cartoony, but then, like, when you get realistic, it's dark, but it's still pretty cartoony. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there are just some elements in it baked into its very DNA that it has some light-hearted areas. Oh, come on! Fuck off! Come on. Take him out. There we go. In his butt crack.
Damn. Without
No
mercy.
mercy. Oh, look, a little Harley off by herself. Ooh, what could possibly happen?
What is little old Harley doing out here?
God! Right, it's a chokehold.
And she, like, acts surprised every single time. Every single time.
Glide kick, this son of a bitch! Oh no, I failed that glide kick. Shit. Boom. Hello. Oh, God, I just killed that guy. You went flying.
Murdered.
There we go.
Just moited him.
Okay, so there's one guy over there, and there's Harley. I think this guy would be the easiest to do, though. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, you see me through
Hey, by the way,
stairs?
did you hear about like the whole like Kate Middleton conspiracy theory?
Well, what's the Kate Middleton conspiracy theory?
So apparently she hasn't been seen since Christmas, and people are
Okay,
speculating
back
like,
it up.
oh,
Who
what
who's this, who is she?
she like married one of like the princes of the royal family. I think she married Prince.
I am not up to
Philip?
date on everything that has to do with the royal family, to be honest.
Oh, I mean, you're British. I thought you'd care. But yeah, apparently, like she hasn't been seen since December, and then like everyone was like, "Oh, what happened to her?" And then the royal family posted a picture with her in it, and then people just like pointed out errors in the photo, and they were like, "This is an AI generated photo. Like this is a really messed up photo." Even her face appeared to be like copy pasted from somewhere else, and everyone was like, this is weird." And then the royal family deleted the photo, and then everyone's like, "Where are you hiding, Kate Middleton? Where is she?" and all that stuff. It's a whole drama behind it. It's crazy. Yeah, Laughing Cavalier. She married Prince William.
You'll never find it, dumbass.
Really?
No, that's mine.
You put it in between her breath. You'll never find it. Oh, it's right there.
That's like the best hiding place for everything.
The storage rack.
Okay, full disclosure, I actually hide a lot of things
Me
there too.
now in third grade.
Like sometimes if I'm like going through the store and it's like I don't want to put my credit card in my pocket, I'll just put it right there. Just whip it out at the register.
I feel dizzy.
Alex
Sorry,
Halo
it
says
was
the queen is
about-
dead, so nobody cares about the royal family anymore.
Mm.
They are irrelevant.
That and I don't like Charles, so yeah.
You don't like Charles?
No.
You don't like Charles?
No.
Why? Why don't you like Charles?
I just prefer William.
Why? I'm
Because-
curious.
Because William has a much better public image than fucking hot dog fingers over here, who's like, like Charles. William at least seems a lot more like humbled by being a royal family than Charles is. It just seems up his own arse most of the time. I'm not saying that's true. Like I don't know him personally to know that as a fact, but it's just like at least that's the public image that we see of Charles and William.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is fun.
And then,
Ow.
like, if you really go that far down the rabbit hole, like, there's some people saying, like, oh, there's a prophecy that Prince Harry's gonna take the throne, and I'm like, where are you getting this information?
A prophecy that Prince Harry's gonna take the throne. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me. What is that?
Is this fucking
Oh.
QAnon?
Fuck. No, buddy. No.
What?
There's a stink bug in here, and he's crawling around, just having a good grand old time. If he starts messing around with me and I start screaming, you know why.
Okay, I won't just assume that you're being murdered.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna go kill it. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my microphone on just so you can hear it live.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this little fucker. There should be no stink bugs in here. I don't want any interruptions.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! Fuck!
Fuck all you dudes!
Alright, I'm gonna get it. You're not getting away, you little fucker!
Come on, take it down.
You can't mess with me now.
You take the stink book down.
I did. I got him. It wasn't a big tussle, but
Ow.
I'm glad he's dead. Stink bugs are like freaky here in the United States. We have a lot of invasive species, and I hate all of them. I hate invasive species because
From hornets
not
to
like-
all kinds of shit.
Good. I hope
yeah,
it hurts.
like because they cause so much trouble, and there's never just like one of them. Like you get like, oh, a little butterfly over there. Oh, a bee. Oh, it's nice. No, they're infesting everywhere. Stink bugs are an invasive species, and they are fucking everywhere. I hate them so much. I'm not sure if you've ever seen them. Have you ever seen a stink bug?
I know what stink bugs look like, yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
Yeah, they're like little coin-sized bugs, right? They're like the size of a coin, and they'll like crawl around, and then they'll just like everywhere. Like they sound huge, like sound ginormous. I get a lot of them in my car for some reason, and I'm like so scared to like get into an accident because one freaks me out while I'm driving. You know?
My biggest
I'm
fear, at
so
least
scared.
growing up, was with bugs. Was always with what was it? Wasps. And the biggest annoyance that I ever had with bugs was moths, because those fuckers
Moths.
love to come in your bedroom while you're sleeping if you leave the window open.
Oh,
And it's
ew.
so they'll just collect, and then they'll start chewing on walls and paper and crap, anything that they can fucking find that they can sink their teeth into, and it's annoying, and they'll get fat and shit on anything that they can stick in their mouths.
See, this is why you need screens on your window.
Well, it's not a necessity because we don't have mosquitoes. Oh shit.
Oh. Did you say mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes. So I said it weirdly because I was trying to dodge an attack and I'm losing.
Okay. Papa G says TCW was good. I don't know what that stands for.
THCW, the Clone Wars.
Oh, the Clone Wars.
Tough luck, bird brain.
Oh, now she's standing above you. Okay. Velociraptor says, "Hey, Shiny and Eerie, if you want a good Napoleon movie, I recommend Waterloo from 1970 with Rod Steiger as Steiger as Napoleon and Christopher Plummer as the Duke of Wellington. It's a phenomenal movie.
Bird boy. We don't mind.
I have never heard of Duke of Wellington, but I've heard of Beef Wellington. I heard that's good.
I've never actually had beef Wellington. I assume it's just like a big sausage roll when it what it tastes like.
You've always told me that like you love Beef Wellington.
No, I said I love like chicken pie and Yorkshire pudding and crap. I've never said I've had beef Wellington.
I don't know why that's like implanted in my memory as if you said it, but like apparently you didn't. I don't know why. I've always been like Beef Wellington. Oh, Shiney loves that. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Are you sure I'm not talking about like sausage rolls or something? Like they are similar.
Maybe we were just casually talking about American versus British cuisine, and you brought up Beef Wellington, and maybe I assumed you've had it, but you brought it up. I think.
Yeah.
That sounds more likely.
You don't stand a chance.
Ow, that was failure dodging. Ow.
Beef Wellington. You know what? When you come over here, I think I might make a Beef Wellington for you. I'll
A
give
lot
it
of
a
things
try.
you'll have to try.
Hmm?
A lot of things that you'll have to try and I'll have to try.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try my Puerto Rican food. Hell yeah. Puerto Rico, yay! And then I'm gonna have to try your British food. Just don't make me
Yeah.
eat peas.
Good shot, Robin.
It's been
Don't make me.
a very long time since I've cooked seriously.
Oh,
Ow.
Celestial Falcon says he has to first try shooting guns. Yes, we are planning to go to the gun range.
I've got to try weed since that's now American.
Oh yeah,
Dead, Robin.
I showed
Nothing
him.
more
I showed
American
you.
than smoking weed.
I showed you like a new shop that opened up, and like they have like a billboard, like a
Yeah.
not a billboard, like a giant sign and everything.
Look who it is. Little Robin Company.
Who the hell is this fool?
Who the hell is this fool?
Who is this fucker? Bop, buckety, boop.
So I heard the king has cancer, and then there was like a hoax, like a death hoax.
Yeah, it was announced that
Died.
it was he had cancer. Yeah.
Yeah. But like recently, like someone spread a rumor that he died, and like everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, he died!" And he didn't actually. What kind of cancer does he have, or are they not disclosing that?
I don't know.
Because if they're not disclosing what kind of cancer he has, it's definitely testicular cancer
You mean prostate cancer?
or prostate cancer. It's got to be one of those embarrassing ones. That's why they're not telling us.
Maybe he's got breast cancer. Men can
Oh,
get
no,
breast
the king-
cancer.
Men can get breast cancer? No.
Yes,
No, you're
I'm not
fucking-
kidding you. They can get breast cancer.
Men get breast cancer?
Yes, it's just more unlikely because they have less flesh in their breast.
How on earth do men get breast cancer?
Because we have okay, cancer is
Can
literally
women
just
get prostate cancer?
yes, women can get. I think actually I don't know about that one. I just
No.
know men can get breast cancer.
I highly doubt women could get testicular cancer. You better not try
Well,
with
I-
that one.
Well, maybe it's just like a cancer of like the vagina. I don't know.
But that wouldn't be testicular cancer.
There are no, but like I'm pretty sure like prostate is the area. It's not like actual testicles.
Isn't like your prostate like up the back door?
I don't. You're asking biological questions. I'm not a biologist.
I'm just very uninformed.
Don't worry. So am I to an extent.
That's probably why he probably has finger cancer in all of his fingers.
Ow, fucker.
That's why
shit.
like all his fingers are so pudgy.
I've heard that could be to do with what was it? Fuck, I forgot what it's called now. When you
Thyroid?
no, it's not cancer. I've heard it has something to do with when you when you get old and you can't move your bones as much.
Oh, like rheumatism.
I don't know. I can't remember this
Rheumatism
name.
or arthritis.
I think it's like a side effect of arthritis that certain parts of your body swell up.
Mm.
Oh, there we go.
I gotta say, like looking at those photos, like that's gotta be really uncomfortable for the poor guy. Like I would hate I've had my fingers swell up before, but like not like that. Like oh my gosh, but like you could feel they feel like balloons. It's like kind of painful to flex them.
What kept you?
Ever heard of thank you?
What happened to the cops?
Batman is just such a straightforward dick, you know. What took you so long, Robin? I would have taken 10 seconds earlier than you did.
Will you?
You save the cops. I'll handle the bombs.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Alex
Use
Halo
the
says a
bomb.
guy was denied the free care for breast cancer because he was the charity only cares about helping women, and kept trying to make more and more excuses not to help him.
I need to
poor
rush
guy.
the bombs. I need to shut down that bomb before leaving.
Down the bomb. I thought I shut down the bomb, didn't I? Okay, that's the one that's been dealt with. Where's the other one? Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. That plays in my head eternally.
What is it?
Workings of this bomb look familiar. I need to shut it down, then examine it.
Do we need to... it's an Adam West quote where he's trying to get rid of a bomb on a pier and he's like taking it everywhere he can, but everywhere he turns, like someone's trying to like there's like nuns, there's kittens, there's like children, there's like people in the tunnel of love. There's like he turns around again, there's ducks.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb." The fuck am I supposed to go?
You know what this looks like? This looks like Glasgow's Willy Wonka experience. Am I right? Am I right?
So current and relevant.
Did you call the place?
I didn't actually know.
Uh,
Considering, I think the guy's probably shut. Oh, there we go. I think it's probably shut down now anyway, since that guy's came out about how like his life's gone to shit because he tried to organize the event and it went to shit.
The detonation
oh
frequency.
yeah, and he lost the love of his life.
Locate any other objects.
Well, that's what
tuned
he
into this
says. I don't
frequency.
know. Like we don't know enough context to know like what their relationship was like before all this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and it turned out he had like tons of AI generated books.
What? Of course
Yeah.
he did. I've heard AI generated books have flooded the Amazon market.
Yeah, they have.
That's awful.
Like it must be awful for writers who are just having their platform like flooded with like tons of crap. And I actually wonder if Shed would have a different perspective on this if it was like if he was one of those writers who was struggling on like the Amazon store or whatever, which I mean it's usually a pretty cheap shit, but
Yeah.
like, if he
what
actually
does
went through
Shydiversity think of it?
if he went for an actual publisher.
Yeah. What would Shydiversity say about AI generated writing?
Stay cool, bird boy. Badass. Okay, no, it's further away. Playing a game of hot and cold.
Interesting. So is it with the whole like meter thing on the right?
Yeah, so I've got to get closer to the bomb, and there it is.
There's
Okay, here
the
we go.
bomb. We are reaching 2 hours and 15 minutes.
See if we can get this. Oh no! No, we're not. We're an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I said we're reaching 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, that's when you want to end. Yeah. I'll see if I can get this done. Oh, there's another bomb.
Another bomb.
Okay, what is it? Which direction is this? Okay, so that's closer. Okay, so let's head this way. Some days you just can't get it. Maybe next fortnight we'll play, or I'll play Arkham Knight.
You don't stand.
Sounds good to me.
Some
Have you ever
days-
seen the Batman with Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, I have.
What did you think of it?
I quite liked it. The funniest part to me though was the edgy intro that sounds like every fucking Batman parody ever. It's like, oh, the city's beyond saving, and he has this monologue in his Batman voice that I thought was so silly. It's like what everyone takes the piss out of every time that they make a Batman parody. They do the voice. I think it would have been better if we just did it with his natural voice. That monologue. Or even just leave the monologue out because it is also just kind of cringy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in the balls! He really didn't like that.
Like I came out, I was like, I thought it was pretty good. Like there were some great shots. Like for instance, when the Penguin was upside down in the car, and then Batman was just getting closer and closer, and you just felt the Penguin's anguish of just like, oh, you are screwed now, dude. That was great. That was an amazing shot.
Fucked.
And then we came out. I was with my brother, and we came out the theater, and he was like, I don't know, Batman felt a little bit like a Mary Sue, and I'm like, did he though? Did he?
I think another problem I have with the film is the Riddler. I think he's just really fucking goofy.
Yeah, the Riddler was.
I don't think it works.
Like they really wanted to run that one Nirvana song into the ground. Like they had the rights and they just wanted to flex it.
And I don't think it's goofy in a way that works either, because I think it's strange turning the Riddler into a character which is like he views himself as a vigilante. Like I don't know. Like to me, that's just in the Riddler.
He's like
also his
syndrome.
costume. It looks like Hush as well.
I don't know who Hush is.
Oh, Hush is the. Oh, that's another Batman story now. That's a whole other story.
And then like the whole Ave Maria thing. Like they played Nirvana and Ave Maria all the time in that movie.
The first time I ever heard that was in was it Hitman Absolution,
Oh really?
a game which is renowned for being bad. Maybe I'll play it. It's just not like a bad game, but it is like a bad Hitman game, and I love the Hitman series.
Hitman is fun.
You've never played it. Don't tell me it's
I've
fun.
watched my brother play it. It counts.
It doesn't.
It counts. I used to sing Ave Maria for weddings and funerals.
It's gonna be that easy. Well,
Does that count?
loser. You weren't expecting that, were you?
Fucking robots.
Ha-ha! Destroy him, my robot!
Ain't no way Harley built all these robots by herself.
No, she nicked them. Oh, she's got a sniper rifle. Oh, wonderful. Oh no, it's a rocket launcher. Oh, broke his legs. Fucking robots.
I love how they sound like robots. I've been wondering if I should see like the second Invincible season.
Well, I
wonder
haven't
if it's
seen it
good.
yet because we were planning on watching it together. And we just never did.
Yeah, we didn't. We plan on watching a lot together, don't we?
We've got so much to watch and so little time.
We're watching
still haven't finished
Daredevil. We also got started with Spaced.
Oh yeah, we need to finish that, and we need to finish Red Dwarf still.
Red
a
Dwarf,
lot.
yeah.
We still need to watch Avatar.
We've got a lifetime to watch all these things.
This is much easier than last battle. I don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, so it should be finished soon.
Yeah. I'm like trying to think of like topics to like talk about.
Other than deep, depressing philosophical topics.
Let's talk about the ills of humanity and religion and politics. Yeah, we ain't doing that this time.
Alright, how are they gonna take you the fuck out?
It reminds me of the Doomsday Clock. Like, what is the Doomsday Clock?
Oh, it's essentially just a clock that people move when they think we're getting close to the end of the world.
Uh-huh. And they really think we're that close to the end of the world?
Yeah, well, it's just it's incredibly arbitrary. That's the thing. It's basically the biggest trust, like the source, trust me, bro, ever.
There's like a whole council around it too.
You should have left me to die. Then I could have been back together with Mr. J.
Quiet. Where's Robin?
I'm surprised
Remember,
that
this
like
is the
Batman
same
doesn't
character that
have...
somehow killed Superman in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
See? It hurts, don't it?
What have you done?
Now you know how it feels.
She's got a knife. But I know it wasn't the knife you were looking at, was it?
In the face. Oh, Robin survived. There he is.
So, did you miss me?
Where are the cops?
They're safe.
I'm done here. Hey, kid. Is he all right?
Yeah, sure. Of course he is.
Robin has no lips.
I'm never going to stop noticing that since you've noticed it, pointed it out to me, like when white people have no lips.
Yep. That was like literally the first thing I thought when I saw you.
Wow, for a white guy, you have such amazing lips. What a thing to be told.
Oh gosh. Well, at least you know, right?
I suppose.
For a white guy, I have very nice lips. Indeed. Have you ever seen Ray William Johnson? Do you know who that is?
No.
No? Okay. He's like a YouTuber, but then again, if you don't know, you just don't know.
You don't know, then you just don't know.
It like always bothered me how he just does not have an upper lip at all. He's got a lower lip, but his upper lip, someone stole it.
Just up and scanded with it. Absconded.
Riddle me this, Batman. Where did Dick Grayson's upper lip go? I don't know why I went to Shaggy.
Why are you
mode.
turning him to Shaggy? Like G-Scoop? Like G-Scoop? I don't know. I think this Batman might be onto us.
Like Zoink Scoob. Riddle me this, Batman. Where did Dick Grayson's lips go?
I'll just play this since we've got a little while to spare yet before we finish the stream.
Sounds good to me.
5 intruders remaining.
I did not mean to do that at all.
And then you did it.
I did it. Stealth attack.
Like I didn't appreciate Scooby Doo until Velma came out.
You hated Scooby Doo when we first
did.
met. You went in this long rant about how much you hated it.
I did. I didn't appreciate it. And then it was bastardized, and then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I judged you too harshly.
After the Velma show, you were like, "Shit, this is like, maybe this is."
Fucking hate Scooby Doo, and then Velma's just like, it's time for my main character energy, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it because, you know, it was getting like super formulaic and it was really, really predictable with the mysteries. Like it's never really a real monster. There's no real threat. And then it's like when they run around.
Split up and look for clues, gang.
Yeah. And then like when they like run around and the monster's chasing them, like you know they're not in any real danger. No one's ever really in any real danger. So it just kind of feels
Simulation
it just looks like they're making out.
perimeter security reactivated. Have a nice day.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah. It's a constant long running reference that Batman will have a dinosaur in his Batcave, which is, I think, in a reference to something Two-Face did, or maybe that was a giant coin, or maybe something like that was done by what's his fuck?
I gotcha.
Penguin. Who knows at this point? Someone did something with a giant coin, someone did something with a giant dinosaur, and that's the reference that you'll always see in the Batcave.
Isn't there also a bat cow?
Boys.
I don't know.
What did she say?
You can't call women cows anymore.
Oh, very funny.
It's not very PC.
Me, yeah, oh, Batman.
Stealth. Master of stealth.
Just gonna have her crawl everywhere.
Yep. Well, if you don't want to be seen...
Really? No one will miss him. All you've done is tell me you're here.
Okay, he can't see me, and he can't see me. Shit, 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 shit.
Oh!
Uh-oh. I don't think you see me yet. Can I... Shit! I can't take him out. Fuck.
Man, that frame rate really dropped suddenly.
Oh, fine.
We're back.
There we go. Yeah, that's just latency issues with Wi-Fi. What? Hello.
The Laughing Cavalier says, we need a manatee girl as a superhero to represent the plus-size population. Oh my gosh.
There are plenty more fools with that.
Oh, that's wrong button.
I found another one.
Oh, no, they're going to be running over that way now. Okay, there's... He's on the ground, so there's 3 more.
Welcome to Club Hostage.
Oh shit, he made a hostage.
Oh, he has a hostage?
Oh, he killed the hostage. Shit.
Oh, you're supposed to get it.
Surprise. I always knew I was better than you.
Roll me this,
Riddle me
Batman.
this.
Why are you such a dick?
Why is my
Is it
fashion sense
gay
always
if
the
I'm
worst?
getting paid?
Riddle me this, bad man. Would you pay $1 billion to kiss a man? To I don't know what it was. Oh my gosh, I ruined the joke. Never mind.
No one's stupid enough to take us on.
Like, geez, Batman, would you fight 1 billion chicken-sized horses or horse-sized chickens or 10 horse-sized chickens?
Riddle me this, Batman. Is it gay if you still have your socks on? Riddle me this, Batman.
Own Arkham City. Anyone else who wants a patient, come and see me.
Shit! Nope, she's just shot me in the face. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh.
Okay, I have a question. Who's your
Yeah.
favorite version of Catwoman?
The Arkham universe.
The Arkham Universe Catwoman?
Yeah. Second is Zoe Kravitz.
Please don't think that was some sort of victory over me. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Just because you got to go with the Latina.
You have to go with the Latina.
Everyone, get your asses over here now!
The Latinas make the best Catwoman.
I think you've just ruined me. That's what's happened.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
Really, this Batman isn't gay if the balls don't touch. I love that this is what Riddler has become now in our minds.
Oh, boo! Are you scared?
I feel like I've ruined you as much as you ruined me, so we're fair now.
Any sign of her?
We're even Stevens.
Uh-oh.
There are plenty more fools.
Climb. Shit, no, that was fucked up. That fucked up. I fucked that up. I fucked that one up. Gotta keep him away from the hostage.
What?
Let's shoot him again.
I gotta say, speaking of lassos, I think the lasso of truth has to be the dumbest weapon ever. And they still use Wonder Woman's lasso of truth like it's a legit weapon.
Man down! Man down!
Come on,
Like
take
it
down.
feels,
There you go.
doesn't it feel like a silly weapon?
Well, that's not really used as a weapon very often. It's usually just used as a way of tying up a criminal or to make them tell the truth as a utility.
Really?
Sure.
Damn. All you've
I think
done
that's
is
that
like
only
really
really the Wonder Woman film for some reason likes to go, oh, why don't I use this as a fucking whip?
Oh,
No, you just shot me.
dead.
This is hard.
We're at 2 hours, Shiny.
So we've got 15 minutes to kill.
Yeah, okay. If you want to do 15 more minutes, we
I'm
can
not
do
sure.
Well,
I
yeah,
feel
I thought we
comfortable
agreed to do
surrounded
15
by
minutes.
so much ugly.
that. 15 more minutes, you meant?
Screw anyone else who
I
thinks
thought
they-
we agreed to do what was it, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, sure. We can do that.
Well, if I get you, I'm getting my bang for my buck.
We own Arkham City. Anyone else who wants a patient, come and see me.
Oh, very good, Catwoman.
Come on, I know you want to come over here. Hello.
Alex Halo says, just remember Wonder Woman loses all her powers if she's tied up by a man. Is that true? No way is that true.
I don't know.
You're not getting away from me.
There's been so many iterations of the characters that there's always going to be
So,
that one
the cat
weird
bought the little
iteration that
mouse.
had something weird happened.
Predictable.
Kind of like pink kryptonite.
Yeah.
Everyone knows pink kryptonite.
Found someone.
The kryptonite that
Sorry,
makes you gay.
What?
Gee, Harry, you're looking rather muscular today, aren't you? That's like his buddy, right, Harry?
Honestly, when someone told me about pink kryptonite, I thought it was like a porno thing. Like it sounds like something you see in a fucking porno. But it's not
How
not
dare
a gay porno, but like how you'd get like canonically Supergirl to kiss Batgirl or something. I don't know, it's something weird like that. Like some.
It's like something
lesbian
as
fantasy.
wild as lemon stealing whores.
Oh,
At
shit,
least
there's
those
a-
lemon
there's a
stealing
hostage
whores
situation.
aren't stealing our lemons.
You're making these idiots look even more pathetic than normal, Catwoman. Either put them
Right,
out of
there's
their
one
misery
more
or let
there,
them
and
kill
there's one
you.
more with the
I
hostage.
don't mind which.
Okay, I have to take out the hostage fucker.
Alex Halo says that Wonder Woman being tied up as her weakness is her old weakness. Her original weakness.
You don't leave me the hell alone. I'll kill the hostage.
I don't know, it sounds like a guy
How
made
you
that
feel,
one up.
Catwoman?
You could
Proud
tell the
and
writer was a guy.
victorious? Well, you shouldn't. This room will defeat you.
Okay, got the hostage, and there's only one fucker left.
Stand down. Don't come near me.
Uh-oh. Where are you going? What are you doing? Jump up.
What's going on here? This is not good.
Let me check
No,
Twitter.
no. There we go.
I'm checking Twitter.
Why are you checking Twitter?
See if we got any news going on, because... Let me see. Just for news, just seeing what's going on. Disney Star Wars is trending. Shut it down is trending. Everyone's trying to shut down the government for some reason.
Always happens every few years.
I'm not sure I feel comfortable
When they
surrounded by
can't
so
agree
much
on
ugly.
fucking budgeting, that someone will shut down the government. It's like everything just comes to a stop, and they're just hoping that the pressure will it's basically a game of chicken.
What?
Like
I've heard
who's gonna
people.
blink first?
What's a game of chicken? How do you play chicken?
Okay, a game of chicken is essentially whoever blinks first loses. But the longer that you basically stay in the game, the more that you're risking.
Wait,
The
so
more
a
damage you
game
do.
of chicken is a staring contest?
Kinda, yeah, but it's like, okay, let's say if I'm driving towards you full speed and you're driving towards me full speed, like the one that turns away first loses, but the longer you wait, the longer, like the more likely you're gonna have a crash.
Okay, interesting. It's an interesting version of that game.
And there's just lots of different interpretations of this idea.
So it's basically like whoever backs out first
Loses, yeah.
So, you are the best.
But it's like weighing up what's worse. Do you want to risk having a car crash, or do you want to,
Without my help,
or is it worth it, like to just accept the L and to move on?
Never take L's. I only take W's.
City is just the beginning.
I don't lose my virginity because I never lose.
there are plenty more fools where that one came from.
Oh, I can take this fucking... No, come on. Want to do a lip takedown? Come on. No. Take down. No, fuck it. I fucked that one up.
Catwoman's over here.
Shit.
Don't let her get away. Over
Oh,
here.
fuck. I fucked that one up massively. Hello.
Does anyone remember that period when, like, Hunter Biden, like, nudes were, like, always trending all the time?
Hunter Biden's dick pics. That's why I always want to see in my Twitter feed.
That's an era, you know what I mean? We're gonna be
We
like...
live in a society.
We live in a society. What is up with, like, elites and, like, people are always looking so far for, like, degeneracy that even if it's, like, someone's, like, mother's cousin's best friend's son twice removed, you know, when they're like, oh, look, they're connected to this person.
You hear me? I'll find you.
It's corruption. Like, okay, Joe Biden, not a fan of him. You know, I don't like Joe Biden.
Catwoman,
Which is the next person. But then again, like, his son being a degenerate, like, that's his son's life, you know? Like, that's like why Barack Obama didn't want his daughters in the limelight, you know? Like, why would you want that?
Yeah, I think it's very cool to keep your family out of this business.
Yeah.
It's a very nasty thing to happen. Like, you know, it happened with Trump, it happened with Obama, it's happening with Biden again. It's just like family just happen to just become a way of trying to get to someone.
Yeah. Like someone being famous and like, oh, their son had a DUI one time back in 2011. Shock and horror. It's like, I would hate to be someone in political power. I would never want that.
Run and hide.
She
I
literally...
wouldn't mind being a complete dictator. That's a pretty good one.
Dictators still live pretty hectic lives because, you know, dictators
Everyone's
are
always trying to
threat.
overthrow you because you hold all the power.
Exactly. You're always like paranoid that someone's gonna try to be the next in line.
microscopically brain automatons.
Not if
for
you kill
war.
all of them.
I am not
Doesn't like Putin keep like weapons in his jacket at all times, and that's why he like keeps one of
It's
his arms
suspected
down?
to. So he used to be a KGB agent,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the training for KGB agents is that you keep your hand close to your firearm.
really.
And that's what. So he could have a firearm
done is
on
tell me
him,
you're here.
but it's just that it could be a habit as well that he just always tries to keep his hand close to where his holster would be. He is very paranoid though, because he does have body doubles, and the body doubles are so interesting to try and spot, because like you'll notice that Putin will look different at different times. Like sometimes, like he'll have fatter heads. Sometimes he'll have like slightly more hair, and so like they'll. It's interesting to try and spot, because it's a bit like a Where's version of like Where's Wally or whatever.
Where's Waldo? Yeah.
Show yourself, chicken.
I didn't know Putin had body doubles. Like that
Oh,
is
shit.
ultra paranoid.
See her, she's up there. Over here. I found Catwoman. She's running.
Right, there's 3 left.
I like recently watched like the whole like Tucker Carlson Putin interview. It was so funny, dude. Like Putin just
So
starts
let me go back and tell you about the what was it, ancient Mongol tribes.
Let me tell you history from 1 AD till now.
You were supposed to be the best the criminal underworld has to offer.
And then he was like, "Oh, like Hitler attacked Poland because Poland provoked him to attack."
Poland didn't give him any option.
World War II was Poland's fault. And that's what he said.
Please don't think that was some
That's
sort
like the
of
weirdest
victory over
version
me.
of victim blaming I've ever
wasn't.
heard. It's Poland's fault that they were invaded by Hitler and Russia.
They were asking for it. It's like the whole like what was she wearing thing, like when it comes to rape accusations. Oh, what was she wearing? Well, Poland was being provocative and just leaving its weak spots absolutely out in the open. So Hitler just had to attack Poland, you know what I mean?
Why is the option either, you have to give over, what was it, your land, otherwise you're provoking? Like, also, it was Hitler wanted the free city of Danzig, basically, and that was his main justification. And that's not a city that he could give over, because it's a League of Nations city. It was a free city. It's the free city of Danzig. You can't give it over.
That's what Putin like tells himself, I guess, and he believes. I don't know if he believes it or not. I also heard like Putin like has like a very like insular life, so his understanding of the world is also propaganda.
It could be. It could be a Hitler situation where he's got a bunch of yes men who surround him who just tell him everything's amazing, because the more that they tell him it's amazing, the more that they get benefits.
Interesting.
Like Goering. Goering was the head of, or Hermann Goering was the head of the Luftwaffe.
The Luftwaffe.
And basically, people would get goodies for going to him and telling him how amazing they did, how many fighters they shot down, and like what's the statistics, how many planes are we getting back. So he got a completely delusional video from every single one of his men, and then he was then delusional and then gave that delusional information to Hitler, which painted a completely backwards idea of how everything was going in the Battle of Britain, which was when basically what we also call the Blitz, where they rained lots of bombs down on London and lots of cities in England.
Never liked that Catwoman bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy that you live in a place that.
Please don't think that was some sort of victory over
I'll let
me.
you say what you want to say.
Wasn't.
It's crazy that you live in a place that was once like a war-torn country, you know? Like you've had war on your land.
It wasn't, well, a very long time ago. We haven't had war on a land probably since the English Civil War.
Yeah.
Unless you're counting terrorist attacks. But the English Civil War happened, like, what, 300 years ago, I want to say? 400 years ago? It was the reign of King Charles I. I don't know the
What the hell are we
exact
gonna do now?
dates.
I mean, we also have a civil war, but you had like a foreign war on your land.
Well, it's not. Well, we weren't really
Really?
invaded. We
No one will miss him. All you've done is tell me you're here.
like we were just bombed to oblivion.
Crazy.
Hitler's idea was basically that, oh, I need to bomb them into submission, and the more that I bomb them, the more that the public will turn against Churchill, and therefore they'll become against the war. But the more he bombed people's houses and shit, the more they were like, hey, this is not cool. How about you go fuck yourself?
And then it's so crazy because you guys are like the chillest politically, you guys are like the chillest mofos I've like ever seen. Unless you're Sargon of Akkad. But
what the fuck are you on about? Like, we've
Okay,
got weird
'cause, like-
politics.
yeah, you got weird politics, but like not American politics. Like American politics, like we freaking go to war for our side. Meanwhile, you guys are like, I remember one Christmas, you guys had like a problem of a candy company like changing their wrappers, and like there was a whole kerfuffle over it. And I'm like, that
Oh.
is such a cute problem to have.
Well, that was not really a political kerfuffle. That was just a weird ass drama that people were going on about, because it's been like getting celebrations every year is so ingrained into British culture that you'll get a box of them, or someone will gift you a box of them, and that they'll be shared amongst the family. That the changing of the wrapper in celebrations was what pissed like all the boomers off.
It was so cute though. Like you just had like British mothers being like, I am at my wits'
I'm so
end.
annoyed.
Huh?
Like, I am livid that they've changed celebrations.
Absolutely livid. It was so cute. I'm like, oh, what a problem to have. Your candy company changed the wrappers from iridescent ones to biodegradable ones. Like, that's adorable.
Because
But then
they
again, we
like
also
the-
kind of yeah. Go ahead.
Like, well, they like the metallic look. I think that's what they like.
I guess. And we also had like something similar with like paper straws. Like everyone like made a whole drama over like, oh, you will take my plastic straws from my cold dead hands. And it's like, just drink your water, dude. Like,
Who uses straws? Are we 5?
you don't use straws?
No.
We don't use straws because like freaking we don't want to put our lips on like a dirty like on a glass that possibly someone else touched.
Do you not wash glasses? Do you not have this thing called washing up liquid?
We do. We're just paranoid about it. Like, if I'm at a restaurant, I don't want to put my lips on that. I want to put my. I want to drink from a straw. Are you not given straws when you go to a restaurant?
You can ask, and sometimes they give it to you anyway. But I never drink from the straw because I just don't, I'm not a child. I don't need a straw to drink.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day. British people don't like straws.
Well, I'm not an example of every British person. I'm sure you'll find some lass out there that really loves the straws. Maybe there's some straw fanatic somewhere that you can find.
Limited edition Batman straw. Oh, wasn't there like that one straw that was it was Toy Story and like it was Buzz Lightyear and the straw was coming out of Buzz's front and it's like I wouldn't give my child that. All right, so we're at 2 hours and 18 minutes.
I thought we could just finish the conversation then end because we were talking about what is it? Something British wars.
We're talking about straws.
We're talking about Second World War.
Yeah.
And then we were talking because I was talking about the Blitz. How Hermann Goering was basically delusional, and then like trying to use that as an example for what happens when you get a bunch of yes men who you just blindly reward, which I definitely think is happening in Russia. I just think it's probably a very similar case that like people get rewarded for telling him things, and they just kind of he doesn't really vet them at all. So it's like as long as they say things that he likes, they get good rewards.
And if you read Machiavelli, like that's terrible.
Russia has always been a very backwards country. People act like it's this big power when all along it's kind of just been this big state that has just kind of coasted along on trying to make people. It's a bear that wants everyone to think that's bigger than it actually is, riding off of the coaster of the Second World War and just mass manufacturing as much as shit, like cheap weaponry as possible. That they overhype to shit. It's like, oh, it's rugged. That means it's good. My God, Catwoman has some big boobs in this outfit.
They're not that big.
True enough. I've seen
not
yours.
as big as. Alex Halo. Paper straws are terrible, though. I'm also annoyed about the people who complain that we need to protect the earth, throwing their cups and paper straws out their windows. I mean, like, it's a small change. And you're gonna throw it away. I don't really care about it. I think it's, like, kind of a needless thing to get upset over, really. But, like,
a bit like when people got upset about the
like
rappers.
Huh?
Like when people got upset about the rappers.
Yeah, they're not shiny! The two jokers. That's a really cool, like, model.
I just noticed that there's a transparency issue with one Joker's head, but not with the other one. So that you can see on the sick Joker, there's transparency on his hair, but there's no transparency on the other Joker's hair. Or there is, but it's just much weaker for some reason. So much like it's much stronger transparency, which means it's weird. It's like the white is you can see, and then black is that you can't see. So technically, there's more, but no, it's just confusing at that point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna nod and pretend I know what you're talking about.
I guess yeah. Next time we'll have to play, or I'll have to play Arkham Knight, maybe one of the story DLCs.
Next time on Shiny Effects, we're gonna be playing Arkham Knight, and will Batman answer the Riddler's joke? ?
Riddler doesn't make joke.
Riddler.
He has riddles. It's in his name.
Next time on Shiny Effects. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream, and thank you for always being best chat. I don't know why I got possessed by LitDev for a second there. We will be seeing you again next time. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Anything else to add, Shiny?
No, I'll just press end stream.
Okay. Bye-bye.